Yo, 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 what up, motherfuckers? We back with another exciting, fantastic episode of The Conceited Nobody. Brought to you by everywhere because we streaming on everything. iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, motherfucking iHeartRadio, and we have our own app, and we have our own YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Conceited Nobody, and make sure you download the app. Tune in every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Video posted every Friday on the YouTube channel. We the best. Come on, man. Who better than us? Stuck conceited nobody. And we concerned by nobody.
It's the conceited nobody, and we concerned by nobody. You niggas probably, you niggas copy us. We see you copy the poppy, you don't be showing love. We out here blowing trees, you out here smoking dust.
I feel these bastards after. I'm really passive, but really I'd rather have it. All in the something, these niggas really be praying for nothing.
Yo, what's up? You already know what it is. We back with another fantastic show of this podcast you ain't never heard of.
Chia.
The Conceited Nobody. You already know who I am. It's Latour, aka The Blueprint. And I'm definitely here with the best podcasting squad on this side and that side of the Mississippi. I got my crew with me, man. Shout out to Corey, GQ Fresh.
What up?
Got the homie Renaissance Juvie in the building. Shout out to my homie Assad. He has a prior engagement today that he had to tend to, but look, we're gonna work with what we got. What is he? What'd you say he is?
Milkshake machine.
Milkshake.
We got a milkshake machine.
But look though, I almost in remembrance of Assad, I looked at the camera and shit like I was conducting the news and shit. Yeah. But we up in here chilling, man. I must say it's something weird that we all got our weird caps on. Mine is commemorating Dallas Cowboys and their fantastic win over the fucking Philadelphia Eagles in Philly.
That was big.
It was a nice win. I just read
30 degrees out, shit.
What?
30.
Cold
Right here.
Listen, they here talking about the degrees. They talking about the degrees. Listen,
too cold out there.
we will not have people thinking that I don't have heat.
Yeah, it does look like it.
You over here struggling.
Yeah, we cool here when we step outside.
No, the
Shit.
thing is, I like when people don't be having their heat all the way up.
Ah,
You know what I
shit,
mean?
y'all
Like, even
come
when
over
it's
my
cold
house, dude.
outside, you go in there, people have their heat on 80.
My shit's on 80 right now.
See,
Corey got that thing. You got a low arm, don't you?
Yeah.
Low.
My
I get
iron
cold.
low.
I mean, my heat is pretty high. My house is on 75.
My buddies come over and play cards.
80.
Niggas be mad at you sitting there.
Yeah, my buddies come and play cards. Say, hey man, look, you're not in Louisiana no more. He said, hey, use that damn AC. It's like, shit, fuck that.
I'm one of the person who they make memes after. Like I have my fan on year round. I have that fan on. I need something to offset whatever. I'm a very big fan of the fan.
Yeah, me
Pun
too.
intended. I can't stand being super hot. As soon as I came in here, man, the first thing I did was we turned that fucking heat down.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, how stupid was I when I left?
Hold on. Sunday, since we shot 19. Shout out to the Saints. Them niggas did they thing.
They did.
Cincinnati.
They beat the brakes up.
Them niggas scored on every possession except for the last possession they took a knee.
Marvin Lewis does not deserve his job.
Ah, yeah, he's
I
definitely
don't
on his
know.
way
He's
out.
like the blackest white man. He got white man privilege.
He got something on the owners. He know a secret or
He
something.
has to have a secret. I've never seen mediocrity being rewarded at such a high level.
And keep getting new contracts.
Listen, while you tuning in, make sure you download the app to Conceited Nobody.
Damn, they beat them 51 or 14. My bad.
Yeah.
And he was excited. It's our dedicated app. You can also catch it on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play Store. Where else we at?
We said iTunes.
iTunes,
We everywhere.
Google Play, Spotify.
Your favorite streaming sources, you can find us there. I'm actually,
iHeartRadio.
I love it.
yeah, I'm
It's
actually
actually
sharing
YouTube.
the app as we go live right now and shit. But we're gonna start going to theme shows. Like it's been suggested to me for us to put the title in the title in the show name instead of just Conceited Nobody 66.
Mm-hmm.
Theme of this song, I say song, like we about to rock out. Theme of this episode is life after death. And what more fitting of a way to kick it off with some death that resulted after life. I don't know exactly when. I think it was yesterday. Shout out to comic book legend Stan Lee. He just passed away. He created some of the most influential. It's crazy because it's influential cartoon characters. Yeah. Like we identify with some of his characters if they're real people. He's pretty much like the head of the Marvel universe. He had partners that take people a long way, but he was always the face of the company. He was in the movies. Like he always made a cameo in the movies.
They shot out his cameo.
The Marvel movie come out, always trying to catch him.
Every time. Hey, what are you doing?
They did a montage of all his cameos yesterday. Every movie.
Did they?
It's on World Star now, but they had it on the news, but it's on World Star now. Shit's crazy, like how he would just end up in there. How they fit his little cameo in.
He died at the tender young age of 95.
Is he 95?
Yeah, he's 95 to the young age.
Hey, he died in 95, man. He made a mark. You got a favorite Marvel character?
Yes.
Wolverine. I'm more inclined to lean directly with that one. Wolverine was my favorite cartoon character.
And Gambit. Gambit was a close second.
Big fan of Gambit. Hawk.
From New Orleans.
Hawk was my favorite.
It's my bias.
He was my first favorite hero. Like when I was introduced to the Hawk, I was introduced to the TV show. I didn't even know he was a fucking hero. I didn't know what Marvel was. I didn't know what none of this shit was.
Look for Ring though.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Stan Lee. He passed away at 95.
I didn't know that was a movie.
What?
The Trial of the Incredible Hulk was an actual movie. Like when they showed his little montage of cameos, it was an actual movie. I thought it was a TV show.
They did a couple of them motherfuckers. They had a couple on the Death of the Incredible Hulk too. Yeah. You never know he died on the.
I never knew he died.
Death of the Incredible Hulk. Heart broke.
What was the worst Hulk before we go on? The
worst movie?
The worst Incredible Hulk that
So y'all got short attention span. We talking about Stan Lee.
I know.
That's Corey. Yeah.
I mean, but it's still about Stan Lee. I mean, we got on the Hulk.
We're gonna talk about disappointments later.
Alright.
But no, Stan Lee though, he passed away in 95. So if I'm doing calculations, Corey, you the math nigga. How many years was he on Earth? I mean, when did he come to Earth?
23.
I mean, what? 23 what?
1923.
1923.
Okay. That's some stupid shit.
Yeah.
That's some stupid shit to be born in 1923. 1923. It's like, you know how much. I don't want to be a person making it to 95.
That's how you know he was racist.
Boy.
Yeah. He was part of the committee when, like, if you was walking down the street, relax. He was part of it.
I know what's coming.
He was part of
Pause.
relax. No, Stan Lee, he came up in there like 1923. I don't know if he was part of immigrants. Like, I don't know if he, well, you know, he just missed out on the Holocaust. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did barely.
The alleged Holocaust. Let me throw that in there. He's an Ashkenazi Jew. So anyway, I don't know too much about his beginnings, but 1923, he was like coming along when they said shit like, "Hey, nigger, get out the street," and you couldn't even consider shit. You just got out the street.
Nigga, that ain't your water fountain.
1923, but that's like, damn.
But I said he's here before sliced bread.
1923. That's a long time, man, and it make you want to yourself, man. Make sure you leave a mark on the world, cause man, he's left a mark, and a fun fact, man. I don't know exactly like when Marvel kicked off or not, but something that people don't know, you know, if you keep up with just pop culture, the characters, the two head characters in the X-Men franchise, whether me and Corey, we partial to Wolverine, but the two main characters is Magneto and Professor X.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Magneto's a Jew.
Magneto and Professor X, they like polar opposites as far as their ideology, how to get the mutants accepted. They grew up as best friends, but they separated as far as politics and the way they wanted to deal with social issues. A lot of people don't know that they were modeled after Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. The militant stance that Magneto had in his defense of the mutants was patterned after Malcolm X. and the pacifist "let's get along" stance was held. It was marketed or molded after Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know that shit.
So
like, a lot of people.
really Jesse Jackson.
Who?
Beast.
But a lot of people don't understand though how deep that shit is and how, might as well say it like what it is, how people profit off our pain no matter what level it is. You know what I'm saying? We always exploit it in some way because we have a unique and fantastic story to tell. But it's a good homage, you know what I'm saying, to our heroes who were in turn put in the comic books. And I like how they didn't just make Magneto a fucked up person. If you just looking at bad guys and shit, you think, oh, bad guy, he just out for destruction. Where Magneto was just trying to.
He never really
take
like
care of his
fucked up.
Type shit.
He never really fucked up nothing though. Like
not nothing that didn't deserve to be fucked up.
Yeah,
when
not like robbing
two,
banks or shit as far as bad guys.
When you think of them two, was it fair? Could you relate them to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X?
Do what?
You know what I mean? Like as far as like their thought process on like, you know what I mean, how they want it, because Magneto was straight up like,
yeah, nigga, that's what
They
he
were
made
just
him
saying
after.
like
He made him after them.
oh, did he?
Yeah, they just said that. I didn't even tell you said it.
I didn't even know that.
Nigga, that's what I was just talking about.
He just said that.
Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm all the way.
Oh shit! Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait till you edit this shit. I can't wait till
I'm
you
gonna
edit this shit.
hook that up.
Hey.
I'm tired of this.
Oh man. Hey, shout out
like
to
that.
Juby. You was training today.
Hey man.
Hey, that nigga.
He left the
Hey.
gym.
Hey.
I left the gym. Let me tell you, man. I'm probably in some of the greatest shape I've ever been in. Well, I'm in shape as far as like skills. Like my skill level is just like, you know, I'm on some other stuff, man. I'm gonna destroy somebody.
Somebody
in my weight coming down, man. Like, you know, my weight feeling good.
Where you at right now?
That stuff 36.
136.
Damn.
I ain't
So
been
you
this
almost
long.
fuck with the lightweight.
Mhm.
That's what's up. You trying to get down too?
Yeah.
Oh man, you be dangerous right there. You feeling
Mhm.
strong?
Yep.
You feeling strong?
Feeling real strong. Like I was pushing guys around. Like I sparred with 3 different sparring partners the other day, and I was pushing them dudes around. Like, you know.
Yeah,
so
the moves when they
yeah.
knock you out for real.
Yeah, they was bigger. So.
Then your jab probably got that pop when you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be dangerous.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to get too far off topic. My bad.
But real quick though, shit, since we are off topic.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, listen. We don't know if the superstar fighting this weekend, but if you do, make sure y'all get out. Outside that, I'm not gonna plug that shit too much because if he ain't gonna fight, I don't want y'all to go. I'm just keeping it a buck. But look, back to Stanley. Shout out to Stanley. Say Travels. I ain't gonna lie to you and say R.I.H. Chances are
I don't know.
Stanley going to hell.
Ain't no telling. Yeah.
Stanley going to hell.
Can't tell what he had going on.
Hell yeah, I know what he didn't. But no, shout out to Stan Lee. Favorite Marvel movie for me, like I'm talking about, like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. So far, man, I think of course everybody liked the first Iron Man. That set everything off.
That was hard. The first one was hard.
The first one,
I was like the
third
second
one was trash.
Yeah, third
one
was
was
trash.
garbage. But that first one set it off for me. I like the second Hulk. You talked about what was the worst Hulk. The worst Hulk was the first movie one that they did with the goofy ass CGI and shit, jumping in,
Hulk was bad. Yeah,
I hated that shit.
Yeah, that was the worst Hulk.
But the second Hulk was fire. But my favorite one, man, out of all the movies, man, I don't think I got one. But I like, just throw a couple out there. I like Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I like that
I ain't
shit.
never seen Doctor Strange.
I like Thor. I have to watch them all. Like I have to watch them all in chronological order too.
Yeah.
I like Doctor Strange, Thor Ragnarok.
Never seen none of Thor's.
Oh yeah, nigga, you don't ever tell me you a movie buff again. But no, I like that Black Panther. I like that shit. But I like this last Avengers too.
Yeah.
Like they're my top
They
one
know.
and shit. If I'm thinking the ones I didn't too much care for, I hated the first Captain America. I understand it was setting the tone, you know what I'm saying, letting you get the backdrop of the first Avengers. But that shit is incredibly boring. But it set up a lot of shit. I didn't like. Well, I don't like the Deadpool movie. I like first Deadpool, but I didn't like none after that.
Oh, that
I
second
didn't
one
like
was
the
so
second.
cheesy.
That
Oh,
second one
man.
had too
I
much-
fell asleep in that too.
They had too
Both
much
times
gay
I watched it.
innuendo, too many gay jokes for
Yeah.
me. It's only so many times you can put your dick on a man's head and laugh. he was out here raping Colossus, and I feel like Colossus should have filed sexual harassment or something. But
kind of charges.
You got a favorite Marvel?
I'm gonna go with is it X2, where he was trying to change all the regular people into mutants.
Yeah. I damn near forgot about the X-Men movie.
I'm gonna go with
Damn, I
X2.
damn near forgot about that.
Black Panther. I think Last Stand I kind of like too, where they had the Cure.
I hated that shit. Ain't that the one where the Phoenix came out?
Yeah.
I don't like that shit. But go ahead.
Yeah.
They killed everybody.
They killed. Yeah. That's Black Panther X2. I mean, all of them good in their way. All the ones I saw. The Last Avenger definitely was.
Yeah,
definitely a top one.
What about you, Shu?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Spider-Man 2. I love Spider-Man 2 with Dr. Octopus.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I know.
That
was some good ass storytelling in that motherfucking movie too.
I like that.
Kind of had the
like
Sand nigga was in there too, wasn't he?
It was good too. It was just the third one.
Yeah.
Third one.
Is that with Venom?
I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah,
I like
that
the
nigga out here
Wolverine.
dancing and shit.
I like the Wolverine movies, and of course the Hulk, because the second one was off the chain.
The second one,
Ed
Norton. I actually wish Ed Norton would stay this hard.
I like how they had the cameo, the original Hulk, Bill Bixby and Luke Ferrigno was the security guard. Which Hulk was that?
I have no idea.
He was
Bill Bixby wasn't on there.
Not Bill Bixby, but Luke Ferrigno was the security guard.
I said Bill Bixby died like
He
93. Yeah. I damn near forgot about that cameo too. I forgot about that shit. So yeah, again, shout out to Stan Lee. Sad that you way so young. You have so much life ahead of you. Only 95. I wonder how he passed. At 95, man, you don't even give a fuck.
Yeah,
you don't look for no excuse, no explanation and shit.
He was probably doing whatever.
Definitely.
Yeah,
do you stay? Hold on, question. Do you stay like the end of the movie? Like once a Marvel movie's over, do you get up and leave, or do you just sit?
Man, I be tired at the movies, man. So sometimes I stay. Sometimes I usually always try to stay though, cause I know it's gonna be something.
No, it's Easter egg.
Yeah,
is that what they call it or something?
And credit scenes.
Yeah.
But what I do, or mid credit, I always get on Wikipedia and I scroll down. I find out if it have it. If it have it, I'll sit there. Because I've said at movies and they ain't have shit at the end. I'm that motherfucker like a fucking retard and shit. They looking stupid. But yeah, moving on. Like I said, the theme of this episode was life after death, and there's been a lot of death going on. Earth since forever. I want to give a shout out to Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang Clan. This is the 25th year. 25th year to
get copyright or
25th year anniversary of the Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers.
Yeah.
That shit was very, very, very powerful.
I liked it.
Very powerful.
Yeah, 30. Yeah.
You like that shit?
I was. That's what I be getting my movement to in the gym. That's
that album cover so hard to do had the mask and shit that was clear. The album cover.
You like that shit? You like Wu-Tang? Excuse me, you like Wu-Tang? Mm-hmm. I was never a Wu-Tang fan. Not in the same capacity everybody else was. When everybody got hyped off Wu-Tang, I tried to, but it was only so much of the Kung Flu in. You know what I'm saying?
The album with the black mask and
shit. It was only so much of the Kung Fu movie intros and interludes that I can get into. I must say though that they caused me to go out and search out old Kung Fu movies.
Oh yeah.
Courtesy of Wu-Tang, man. I started watching shit like The Drunken Master, the 6 Daily Venoms or 5 Daily Venoms. That shit is fucking fire. Especially Drunken Master, old Jackie Chan. But back to Wu-Tang, it was they probably was like, as far as groups go, and I even have to include NWA. I'll still say the NWA. No, Wu-Tang did something for the game and shit that I had never seen.
Yeah, I
as far as because they had niggas in China, which you could understand because they had all the Kung Fu references, but Wu-Tang was worldwide. I think as far as hip hop goes,
they might be the first global group.
Because
I don't know what Run DMC was doing. I don't know. I know Run DMC had a big ass influence, but I don't know like far as hardcore
or something like that.
Who?
That's what you saying? Like if they had like some like a whole run or whatever.
I think Run DMC reached the white people like in America, but
Yeah,
it seems like
Aerosmith shit.
the Aerosmith shit,
Yeah.
but it's like Wu-Tang reached across the seas, like
Them motherfuckers went, and it was like 9 niggas rapping. It was like 9 MCs and shit.
See, I'm looking at
And I was under the influence at that time because he was the most popular. That Method Man was the best.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was just because he was the most popular.
I say, oh, Method Man. That's the first one.
Right now, though, I say like the best one to me is Raekwon.
Raekwon.
It's easily
I can
Chef.
see that.
Chef is he's way better than Raekwon to me. I mean, way better than Meth.
but it's always the most popular. Like
Yeah.
niggas like
After Raekwon, who you go?
Go Raekwon, Ghostface, and Method.
I'm gonna go Raekwon then Method. Then you know what I would say Ghost. I just never been a big Ghost fan. He can rap. I hate how Action Bronson jacked his whole fucking swag or whatever and shit. But
those two are interchangeable at 2 and 3 though. Like
Capadonna, he was on there.
Yeah, Capadonna, RZA.
RZA did all that production. It's crazy. He did all that production.
RZA was a brain.
Yeah,
he was the brain to the whole thing. Shout out to Wu-Tang for putting out a classic first album that can't all be so simple with that fucking cream.
Hold on, ain't Old Dirty Bastard the best one?
Hold on, because I'm getting on ODB pause. Listen, I said I wasn't a big Wu-Tang fan, but I will not deny that first album was definitely a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the song "Can It Be All" was so simple. I might be saying that wrong, but that cream.
People
was
still
so,
use that.
Everybody still use that fucking
Still,
cash
yeah.
rules, everything around me.
Still,
Cream.
yeah.
The video was crazy too.
The most insane nigga. Wu-Tang. Life After Death. Old Dirt Dog. Russell Jones. Big Baby Osiris. The most eccentric nigga in the group. Considerably the most eccentric nigga in hip-hop history.
Boy, you cashed a food stamp check.
I was
Live on
never a fan of anything he did except, well, I don't want to say anything, but my favorite shit he did was that Me and Mariah go back like babies and pacifiers.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, listen.
I forgot he was in Mariah Carey.
Do you know how charismatic he had to be so limited skill-wise? I mean, call it what it is, but he had so much flavor and shit that he could have a hit song with Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
This had to be 95. Was that 95 when that shit came out? It had to be 1995. Let me fact check that shit. What song was that called?
Fantasy.
Fantasy. Hell, it was a remix.
Yeah,
Fantasy.
1995.
It was 95?
Yeah, it was 95.
Listen, man. Hey.
Did you hear the story about the writer of that?
No, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna hand you the talk stick after.
Yeah.
Nah, but real shit though, like that song was so fucking hard. I remember being specific places hearing that shit. It was an incredible song, and boy, matter of fact, go ahead and say what you said, so I can go ahead. But what?
So they said Old Dirty Bastard showed up to the video shoot drunk and high, and so it was like, do you need any clothes to wear or anything? He said, nah, I'm straight with what I got on. He's like, just give me like 3 Hennessy's and some other shit. And so they say he's sitting there drinking everything. It's turned to rap. He said, well, where's stuff? Don't y'all want to wear some clothes or stuff? So everything he was turning down. He started acting like, he said, the eccentric, and it just started coming out. And so they're like, well, damn. Well, send that nigga to Uptown. They said the way he was acting, it prolonged the video shoot, but it turned out to end up being a good. But yeah, like they just had to move to where he was at buying his clothes and shit. He never really got to buy nothing. He was like halfway through getting what it is. Like, hey, we just need to shoot. I was like, man, that's crazy.
He OD'd, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think he OD'd. He did some legendary shit, man. I remember he was on MTV and he went and got his food stamps live on MTV. Listen, nigga, listen. Hey, ODB finesse the system. He was already part of a hit rap group.
Drug overdose.
They went, nigga. They followed him. Matter of fact, like Corey said, in his limo to the welfare office to get his food stamps.
Wife and kids.
Hey, shout out. That's an all-time go moment in hip-hop. Shout out to ODB.
Definitely.
But when we talk about, like I said, I want to talk about life and death. We're going to get into some topics earlier, but we was just talking about off air, like, it's so common, and not just in the celebrity world, but we're going to touch on these deaths. It was ODB from Wu-Tang. We talk about Pimp C from UGK.
Drug overdose.
Easy E, drug
overdose.
Easy E from NWA. Freaky Todd from Lost Boys.
He got shot.
Jam Master Jay got shot too. Drug overdose. It's crazy
overdose.
how prevalent drug use is in hip hop. I remember when I hate catching shit late or just liking people late. I was the person who was late on liking Michael Jordan. I hated Michael Jordan for the first 3 champions. Hell yeah, his first title was against the Lakers.
I know you. Yeah.
Hated Michael Jordan.
And all they showed was that move with the right to the left.
That's all.
They kept showing them up.
The thing with Michael Jordan, though, I'm gonna say this though. No matter when I hated him, I still knew he's the best player in the NBA. It didn't cloud that fucking judgment. But what I was gonna talk about when I said how I hate catching shit late is Pimp C. Pimp C. I didn't have any idea. Like when you hear Pimp C, man, you hear the little hard Southern drawl, and I'm one of the niggas who thought all niggas from down south was retarded. At one point in my life, man, I thought niggas from down south was slow as fuck. And shout out to Porsche Monkey. It was this nigga used to come up to the crib from Mississippi named Porsche. We call that nigga Porsche Monkey. His name was Sean.
Why y'all call it? Because he
Cause
had
from Mississippi.
Listen, this nigga, he
Southern draw.
This nigga had a super thick Southern draw. He was as black as your head. When it was a certain texture of black that used to scare me. It was like if you passed a certain shade of black and shit, I felt like you could wrestle like no other.
Damn.
And you punched hard as fuck. And I was super scared of crispity, crackety, black niggas. And he was one of them. That nigga looked like a black cat, and he moved just as swift as one. But
Chasing
he seemed stupid as shit. And shout out to Roger Woods, another motherfucker. He's from Arkansas. He looked like a big giant nothing, and I was terrified of him.
Damn.
These niggas like, cause you shouldn't be. Cause for some reason, like Southern niggas was giants. It's like them niggas had like they been baling hay and shit. Like somebody ain't giving a memo, nigga. We not slaves like that no more. We different slaves. It's mental now, nigga. We ain't gotta be picking. And he seemed like he bale hay, but that's like when and that's how come I grew up, nigga. And the South has that stigma that they have to fight against. And now this was immature me. Now me as a grown man know that we smart no matter where we at. We just talk different. You know what I'm saying? We a little bit more country, a little bit more whatever. And it's ignorant as shit because that's from my entire immediate ancestors. From my mama from fucking Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? All of us come from down there. But Pimp C, man, like I was going back because I was checking out a Bun B interview. You ever heard Bun B talk in an interview? Bun B talk like a goofy, don't he?
Yeah.
He talk way different than she. I mean, I don't want to say this like he's not supposed to be super articulate. But he sound like a fucker. Like his name is Bonathy. Bonathy B. Jr. Some shit like that. But he was just talking about, you know what I'm saying, Pimp C. Pimp C, he I think his most famous thing that he done, and it was not even far as music, but it was when he went on the Atlanta radio station, and he was talking about all them niggas fake.
Yeah.
He was calling all them niggas fruits. He was talking about they wasn't really selling. You never heard that shit?
Yeah.
What was he talking about?
Everybody.
I mean,
from Jeezy.
they were saying something about Jeezy, but he didn't call Mace out. Talking about that he was trouble the trend.
Yeah.
But I was listening. He was talking about how them niggas was down there all fruity and shit. And they like, oh, you tripping, you just hating. Every time you say something that's opposed to the status quo, the first thing they do is call you a hater. And that's how they did him. But he's like, what am I hating on? You fast forward, this was like 2005 maybe, when he had that interview. You need to check it out if you can.
Yeah.
Anybody listening, go listen to Pimp C interview. And it's very prevalent because you see how feminized hip hop has become. Young jockers running out here with a permanent dress.
Man.
These niggas run out here with rompers. You know what I'm saying? He saw it and he saw it coming. But what was remarkable about this, I did not know, and this I'm older now. So you can go further back. Tupac was 25 when he passed. How old was Biggie? 25. Or going on 25.
Yeah, about
25. They was young as fuck, but at the time they was old to me. Pimp C was only 33 when he died of a drug overdose in California. 33. And listen,
it's crazy. He been out of jail 9 years and never failed a drug test. And I would say he OD.
He probably has my pictures for him.
Yeah.
Old boy say they used to pour up all the time. He said, Bun B said, He quit before Pimp.
Yeah.
He quit before Pimp OD though, but they used to be on that shit. So, I mean, he said it big Pimp.
Yeah.
Smoking loud.
Pulling with that lean up in my car.
Hell yeah.
Oh, my car. Yeah.
And they say that shit is like fucking heroin.
It is.
They say it attacks you and it attaches itself to you like heroin. But what was remarkable to me is how, like 33, man, that's relatively young, especially with the impact that he was leaving. You know what I'm saying? That I think out of like all these deaths on here, this one probably stand out a little bit more because I didn't appreciate. Well, you know, when you growing up, like listen to these people, you don't appreciate like exactly what they saying outside their music.
Mm-hmm.
And like we got Easy on this list too. Easy, he was a fucking hell of a businessman.
You know what? I didn't even know that until I watched that movie.
Yeah.
And I started doing research and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah.
You go on YouTube, find some fantastic videos about him, and just his loyalty that he had to his friends.
Yeah.
I don't understand the Jerry Heller situation. We always got it from a one side situation. You know what I'm saying?
But never got it from the other side.
But the thing like I said, the thing was life after death, and I just like with the Wu-Tang anniversary coming up, it made me think of ODB. And then, you know, Stan Lee just passed. So it made me think about life after death. Like, I don't know what everybody believe in as far as the hereafter. I don't need details and shit because some shit we don't know. But do you think that there is life after death?
Yeah. I definitely think it's life after death.
What about you?
Yeah.
And what's crazy about that? Not crazy, but we talking about Stan Lee. He lived to be 95. 95. That's old as fuck on Earth. But if life after death, if that's just eternal, what's 95 years?
Yeah, 95 still young.
That shit is young, and you a young man. I mean, it's crazy, man, because I think that it was a couple. Matter of fact, little dudes got shot in Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, talked about the other day, and I talk about it's a devaluement, if that's a word. It's a devalued feeling as far as life goes. It's crazy how we got desensitized to death, to murder.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we think about murder in the context of like I remember when I was little, like I've always watched a bunch of movies. Like I've always watched movies from Remo Williams, Commando, Raw. What was the little shit they Red Dawn? You ever seen Red Dawn?
Yeah.
That used to be my shit. I'm 6 years old and I'm watching people, you know, shout out to Maurice. We used to watch Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Watch Commando. You know, you get lit up, they be moving and shit. You know, we used to say it was dancing.
Yeah.
That's what we say. We didn't like qualify our mind that these people was dying. It's only movies, but these people are dying. And like I think that people give hip hop music a bad reputation.
You think people give hip hop music a bad? Oh yeah.
And I say that, I mean, it deserves some of the slack, but they make it like it's the predominant reason for
a lot
shit.
Of shit.
Yeah.
It's not.
And I think that a child sees violence visually, like on TV, before they hear it in the song.
Almost definitely.
Me, myself, I grew up in the house with my sister, and they playing the Double Dutch Bus. They playing R&B songs. Mm-hmm. The only hip hop I was hearing when I was a little boy was shit like Houdini. You know what I'm saying? Let's Be Friends, shit like that. Freaks, you know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Uncle Lil.
Hell yeah, so who? Uncle Lil. I live it older than that. I heard some shit by Lil. But the thing, what I'm saying is like I'm saying, go back to the movies I was watching. I'm watching like all these bang shit, Rambo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
so,
he's stabbing niggas.
I'm processing like death and shit like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to die. I don't want to get shot like that. I don't want Arnold Schwarzenegger to choke me. You know what I'm saying? My bad Arnold Schwarzenegger fucking impersonation. I don't want to get choked out by him, but like I'm seeing death at a young age, and I think it's programming. I think it's programming and shit. I don't know what exactly this programming is for, but I think it's something that they make us not think that human life is as valuable as it is.
Yeah.
Like I thought, like you were supposed to go and shoot the bad guys at a huge rate. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, what's your first time you remember seeing like violence like that?
It was definitely a movie, maybe like a Rambo or a Chuck Norris, some shit like that. Hell, even We say Commando. Cobra.
Yeah.
He killed a bunch of niggas in there.
Hell yeah.
And he just, and it's crazy. Like, I tell my mother, she's always get on rap music. I said, they kill on TV every day. And I said, but you still watch that?
And I just had that discussion with somebody recently. The reason why, though, they can vilify rap music because it make black people rich.
Yeah.
Hollywood is not designed to make niggas rich. You know what I'm saying? So it's not easy as to vilify them as it is to, like, we've seen it, how in Walmart, they wouldn't sell certain albums. What was it, Target?
No, Walmart.
They wouldn't sell certain albums, but you could buy The Sopranos. You can buy anything with fucking crazy violence and shit. You know, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But
you can buy guns at Walmart, but you couldn't buy rap music.
Crazy shit. What about you, Julie? Like your first instance of violence? Was it?
Man, I mean, it was kind of like, I mean, yeah, it was on TV and stuff, but I mean, outside, man. Like, you know, I grew up on 13th and Locust. Nigga, I literally seen, like, I remember we was doing foot racing, you know, as kids, and they was giving us dollars, you know, for who was winning, you know, they ain't betting on us, they was betting big money, you know what I mean? And, man, police come over that mug, start questioning the dude. I mean, I don't really know, I was little, so I don't know what's going on, but it escalated too crazy. They didn't even know, man, it's about 10 cops, you know, and they get, probably ain't gonna say 10, it was like 5, but it's excessive for dude wasn't that big. I'm talking about they macing me, beating him, you know, beating him down, whooping him, like, whooping him. One dude, light-skinned dude, I'm talking about they, you know.
If you remember that ass whooping you, that light-skinned nigga, contact us.
Oh.
We want to talk to you.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, definitely, man. If I don't know who that was, right there on 13th and Locust that did in that White House who got beat up by the boys that day.
Damn.
But, man, if this nigga's still out here, then we need to interview him. You know, 'cause that's some stuff that I saw at a young age. Like, they be talking about that shit now, that shit don't even shock me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I knew, when I seen that at that age, I knew it was going on everywhere. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm just in Anderson.
Back then.
You know what I mean? We ain't even had that.
Right.
We just out here like, man, this shit's nuts.
Ah, yeah, police been whooping
You know
ass.
what I mean?
And so, like, I think that our desensitization comes from a young age to where we taught to the value. Now we can transition to the new. Because niggas are super killers in songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've grown up, some of our favorite songs involve somebody getting shot and killed. But it was always, you know what I'm saying, predicated on a particular lifestyle. It wasn't ever somebody just running up shooting innocent people. That's always been frowned upon. But I always wonder, like, do people regard, like, the people they kill? Like,
Like, they think about
I'm not a fucking killer.
Yeah.
By no stretch of the imagination am I a killer. There's been times I've wanted to kill.
Yeah.
But it's never been like something just like
You're a
Bud.
defender, like
Like,
Or
you
just
just
ain't,
like- you just like-
ain't gotta be
you just
ain't
like-
just gotta be, I've got
I'm
angry
killing
enough.
them. Yeah.
But it's not like I'm out here just we talk
running at
about
clubs and shit.
we talk about Alpo now.
Yeah,
I don't know
man.
y'all ever seen the movie Paid in Full? It's based on a real life situation. And what's his name? Rico in the movie?
Yeah,
Rico Cameron played. It's a real psychopath that he played.
Boy.
To where he was killing friends and shit. Like, he killed friends and foes alike.
Yeah, he ain't give a fuck.
And he didn't seemingly have a conscience. He just said shit like it was
It's
business.
business.
This nigga was really, you know what I'm saying? Just like it was
Justified
business.
killing for business.
So I'm like,
Then hooked up with another killer.
I wonder what hell,
Yeah.
The worst is.
Worst.
I wonder what goes on in the mind of a person who can disregard human life like that.
Yeah, just
To where you're not considering anything. I think I'm very conscious of like my life. You know what I'm saying? Like are you scared to die?
Am I? Nah.
You?
I mean, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna say just flat out nah like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean? Just like I just came to like you know, I mean, I do a lot of talking with myself every day, and you know, the Most High and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of both at the same time, you know, because I think about everybody else, you know, my little brother and stuff like that. So then when you think of stuff like that, and I'm like, damn, but it's like, I don't know, you know what I mean?
What about you?
Yeah, because it's like, damn, if I go, who's going to take care of Corey? Like, it's just like saying, who's going to look after the people that I'm leaving behind? So I was like, damn, I don't, you know, like, I don't know bullshit happen. Like, you know, you be like, if it happens, it happens, but you don't want it to happen.
Hey, I'm about to die, man. Make sure y'all handle y'all business.
Yeah.
Pay them bills, nigga. I'm about to
Fuck them bills.
Make sure my daughter in school on time, nigga. But no, I understand exactly where y'all coming from with that. Like, I always say, like, I'm not scared to die.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to hurt.
Yeah.
I don't want that shit. I don't want to be a victim of some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like, what the fuck is that airplane? Blue brick hit me. You know what I'm saying? The World Trade Center. I don't want no silly shit like that. But my thing is, like, like, it ain't even no macho shit. When I say I'm not scared, like, I have zero fear of death, but exactly how y'all iterate, I do not want to leave people behind dependent on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said on the other show and shit, nigga, I feel like I'll go down the Carter's over. You know what I'm saying? We throw ain't no more dope getting sold.
Yeah.
But my only fear is like the unknown. Like if I'm gonna be afraid of something, it's the unknown. And if you like believe in scripture and shit, like people don't understand like it's a process. Like according to scripture, like and it isn't scary to me. I'm be honest. It's like once you wherever the fuck you at, you standing with like a Malachim or angel, and he's sitting here, and you either go one or two ways. You go the way of the unrighteous, or you go the way of the righteous. If you unrighteous and shit, they run you through all the shit you're not gonna get to do. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna show you all the righteous shit, and if you righteous, show you the stuff where you going. You know what I'm saying? It show you how much. I mean, like how can I explain this? If you unrighteous and shit, they gonna tell you like where your destruction coming at. Cause you like once you pass and shit, you don't go like people got this misconception. Now this is if you believe on the Bible. You might believe in some reincarnation, some other shit. Like anybody listening.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
some people got to think you go to hell, you go to heaven, or you usually go to the grave and wait. Scripturally speaking, you go to a place of just wait. You know what I'm saying? Like they say in the scripture, you go rest with your fathers. That's what it say. So if you righteous and shit, you go to like a righteous waiting place. If you're not righteous, you go wait, but you both waiting on judgment. You know what I'm saying? So it's that, and you wait, your spirit roam for 7 days. People don't know this shit. It's like you go on a tour, nigga, of like this is what's, if you was righteous, this is the shit you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, to be removed, you know what I'm saying, to where you have no idea, you don't know nobody with you, and I get, I'm not a claustrophobic person, but that thoughts, it makes me feel like I'm being squeezed. You know what I'm saying? If I think about it, I get anxious. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? Who? Like, where am I? Like, I'm not there, but I'm thinking in my head, like, I'm going to be thinking, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just want somebody like, relax, nigga. You know, somebody tell you,
you good? I got you.
Like a bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
man up.
Because I wonder, like, how much of, I mean, you still gonna be aware of what's going on, but I wonder how much of me is still gonna be in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I gonna be like, have my sense of humor and shit? You know what I'm saying? I wonder things like that, man. Like, those are the things I worry about in the afterlife. Like, we talked about the 95 years of Stan Lee. You gotta like after 95 years, then what? You know what I'm saying? Like some people like legitimately try to live their best life here on Earth. Which I'm not one of those people who think you shouldn't have shit. If I think if you can fucking get $1 billion, get $1 billion.
I get it.
But don't let that shit consume you. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what Stanley, all this shit we done applaud him on. He ain't take none of that shit. All this shit has to go to an air. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna draw fucking Captain America crying and shit. I guarantee you ain't gonna make a casket and shit with 6 Avengers carrying this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
That's how they gonna do that shit. But it's like the afterlife, man. I think that's what we live for. Like some people get caught up in shit trying to live just for this. But I do get apprehensive and shit when I think about life after death. You know what I'm saying? I think about it often and shit in the same context, just simply how y'all explained it. Like you wonder, like, you like, I'm looking over my shoulder, you know, like angel carrying me and shit on. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see what. I don't want to see shit, nigga. I'm fast out, shit, looking over my shoulder and shit, trying to see everybody. But it's just crazy, like I said, how we just like death is unexpected.
It's real unexpected.
The thing about life is, generally, you know, if you get pregnant, you had a baby in about 9 months. Like, you can predict life as it comes in.
It's predicted. It's pretty
But
much
going out,
for the most part.
Going out, nigga, it's a crapshoot. What you about to
say? Like you said, death is unexpected. There was a dude that got shot at the Vegas shooting or whatever, survived that, turned around 6 months later, died in the club shooting. That's fucked up. Like he was at
That's not funny.
It's like damn, like how unlucky could you be? Like you survived one mass shooting.
You don't want to sit the fuck down.
Yeah, like damn. He was like, cause I guess you don't expect nobody to start shooting on the strip or whatever. Yeah. Like you survived that one mass shooting.
And what was the club shooting?
Like last week or whatever, the California club.
Oh, they said Tia Tamara.
Yeah, her brother. Yeah,
her nephew
was.
Well, no, it was her niece. Her niece got killed in that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And that's again like
not even like damn. You like cool. Woo. Let me get out of Vegas. Vegas is dangerous. Let me go home to California. And I'm just gonna party here because going to Vegas is some bullshit.
And it's crazy because who's gonna be talking about it like in a week?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
That's how nigga. It's like we always talk about if one person died, it's cool. But 100 die, nigga, that's when it's a tragedy. Like we talk about this Stan Lee shit, and matter of fact, it reminded me of a bar Tupac had on the song. He said, "Should we cry when the poor die? My request: we should cry if we cried when they buried Malcolm X."
Yeah.
And that's powerful as fuck. And the more older you get, the more you can appreciate that shit. Stan Lee died, and we see countless tributes to him across the world, across social media platforms, and especially from us. We the most compassionate idiots on earth. I mean, it's just how we are. That's just how we are. But we don't worry about the violence that happens or the people who die. You know what I'm saying? Indianapolis has an alleged high death rate. You know what I'm saying? People get killed here and nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too common. We have to be provoked to care. Somebody has to have something worth caring about. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga died. Yeah, where you work at? Oh, man, I think that nigga was on the corner and she asked for change. Oh, man.
Like, the good died young. He ain't never did nothing wrong, bro. Yeah. So you always see that, too.
Yeah. But, man, it's like I said, it's like we just conditioned and shit to not to care. And it's just too easy and shit to sweep things under the rug. I think that most of the time people don't care about death until it happens to somebody close to them. And it's natural. It's very natural. It's not like I had to go. I went to the memorial for the dude that got killed at my job. And I'll be honest when I tell y'all this. I like the little motherfucker. Cool as shit. I was sad when it happened. Very sad.
Yeah.
I'm at the memorial and okay, it's like 6 colors.
Right.
There's about 6 colors in there. There's a couple half colors. But we in there.
So was the little dude black or white?
Little white dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This is my first time ever. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. If I'm around people who, if I'm around a bunch of people who crying, shit affects me. I'm not gonna just fall out crying and shit. But I might blink like 20 straight times to prevent crying.
Tears.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? It's that feeling of compassion and shit that come over you.
Yeah.
I'm only being honest when I say this. I saw all these white people crying, and I forgot for a second why the fuck I was there, and I smirked.
For real?
I have never seen so many upset white people at one time, and I forgot why the fuck I was there, and I caught myself. I stopped smirking. Yeah. But I said, damn, and I'm not an evil motherfucker, man. At least I like to think I'm not. But I didn't have no compassion. When I put it in perspective, I said, damn, they done lost somebody and shit. I said, they done lost somebody. I said, you must all know what it feels like to be a nigga now. This is every day. But real shit though, man.
Do they do like niggas when they cry like, oh Lord Jesus at the funeral?
They did. I was like, this is my first. I must say, this is the first thing close to a white person. This was a memorial. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was like one girl. First off, everybody look dirty. If we just being frank. Everybody over there
sounds about right.
Listen, man. Shout out to James. Shout out to James, that's my guy. But these were like the hillbillies of the hillbillies.
Oh man.
It look like they all rode fucking dirt bikes. Like they rode dirt bikes and like
4-wheelers
four-wheelers to the fucking hell yeah.
But
look, like I looked at one white girl and she was like, she's sitting down and she just sitting down and shit. She like there directly in my line of vision. And I looked at her and she said,
howdy.
He said howdy.
Look, I saw the Confederate flags though. She said,
that shit's retarded.
the same nigga American flag. It's
You
all
say
the same. It's all the same.
But that shit, you know.
Hey man, it ain't no difference.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
conditioned to
yeah.
think it's a difference. To think that one part of America cared about us, the other side didn't. We lost more lives under red, white, and blue and shit than we did under the motherfucking stars and bars.
Yeah.
But now I looked at her. You know, I'm trying not to make people uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm awkward as shit because I'm in here and I'm the only real nigga in here. The other niggas and shit, I can't explain them. I'm the only nigga. I looked at her and she said, people keep saying they're sorry. They're sorry doesn't help. And I looked at her, man. I wanted to say some shit. I wanted to say some cool shit. I said, it won't even help. You know what I'm saying? I said, it won't even help. And it's not that I'm not a compassionate person. Cause I'm usually open for a conversation to talk to somebody, right? You know what I'm saying? Offer words of comfort. Tell you, man, and just being factual, man, I don't know how to talk to people who ain't Israelites. Cause I don't know what they got coming in the next life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to break facts down to them. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing nice. They don't say shit at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, maybe you ain't as bad as we think. Hey, real shit. I don't know how to talk to you know what I'm saying. Like I can talk to both of y'all about being Israelites and shit. Cause it's us. It's for us. Like and it's not saying that I'm not like white people. White people not the only Gentiles. It's African Gentiles. I'll never tell somebody that you can't go into the kingdom just because of your skin color, because that's not true. You know what I'm saying? But you have to conform to the covenants of Israel. You have to conform to Israel. Israel. That's why we're not supposed to conform to the world. They're supposed to conform to us. You know what I'm saying? The ways of the Most High. But it's hard. Like I don't know how to. Like it's hard just talking to us about it.
Yeah.
So I can imagine going
another race.
Hey man, you really. I don't even know how you got here. I don't even know where white people come from, but that's not what I'm talking about. We the chosen people, okay? The ones y'all been beating the shit out of. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty strong. You're doing a lot of lifting.
Hey, you got some strong shoulders. So you in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Because like people don't know, man. It's talk about the scriptures that they got to go into servitude. You know what I'm saying? They have to go into servitude because you reap what you sow. That's the you know what I'm saying, the moral of the story. But like I'll be checking.
Yeah, like this one.
Hey, can I take this one home?
Damn boy,
Moses, you got one too. Look at mine. But no, on some real shit though, man. Like I don't know how to comfort people like who don't have the same ideology as me. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody, like when somebody say they don't believe in the Most High, and I don't care what deity it is you claim. Like what are you tripping off of? Like why are you tripping? Like you die, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Tough luck, better luck next time, nigga.
Like 50 Cent when old boy died, he was like, damn, what did 50 put up? Anyway, it was funny.
You talking about when Drago?
Oh, yeah.
You know what you talking about? When Rick Ross had that stroke or something?
Yeah, he put a drug on there.
Only real niggas got that. Rick Ross had that little, what do you have?
Seizure.
Yeah.
And he had it rushed in the ER. So he put up Drago.
Post a picture of Drago. You remember him rocking like if he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
Post that bullshit.
He petty, man.
Yeah, he is. But man, it's just like all jokes aside, man. I think that we don't respect life enough. And I say we, I mean this transcends race. I think it's something about people and shit to where we disassociate ourselves from the reality of death. And unfortunately, I've been on the fucking end of unexpected deaths a few times, and it always hurt. You know what I'm saying? And it's always a situation where you took that life for granted. You know what I'm saying? And so when I fantasize in my head, like I have fantasies and shit. Like my fantasy's weird. Like I don't fantasize about being rich. I don't fantasize about having a bunch of women. I don't fantasize about no goofy shit. I mean, what's goofy to me? I had fantasies like I was telling my buddy, Marquise, I was talking to him earlier. I said, man, I wish I could go back to like 1995 with everything I know in my head now. I told him this shit. And I said, I wish I could go wake my brother up for school and be like, hey, nigga, I got a plane. We about to take over. Like, that's my fucking fantasy, you know what I'm saying? My fantasy is based on some shit like that to where, you know what I'm saying? And it's always how the Most High work. You know what you know. Everybody got their appointed times, shit, if you're going to wake up to wake up. Some people just won't wake up. But it's like, that's my fantasy and shit. It's like going back to do shit that I can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can fucking hit the Powerball. That's feasible. I might not do it. I could have a bunch of women. But that shit, it's not fantastic to me. The fantastic shit is the shit I can't do. The shit I actually fantasize about. And that comes from, that desire comes from missing somebody and feeling, just being honest, feeling like you didn't love them as much as you could. You know what I'm saying? That's something that, like, I think that we never feel like when you lose somebody that you did all you could. Even if you did do it, I think it's something that's in you and shit that make you wish, like, damn. Like, I'm talking about, you start remembering shit. Like, I remember my brother, he ain't picked me up. Shout out to Suge motherfucking Fresh. He ain't picked me up from my job. He had a car. And I was shitty. I got so, well, it's not as bad as it used to be. My temper used to be so quick, you know what I'm saying? It used to be so quick, and I used to just lash out. And I was going off on me, snapping. He just sit in the car like, whatever. He said, my bad, nigga, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you. But I'm shitty. But it's always that shitty feeling that pass real fast. We on fucking Facebook. I think he had already moved to Kentucky. This nigga sent me a message. Like, if cause I still got his password information on Facebook. If I can log in, you know what I'm saying, I can read our message. I don't do that shit now because that shit make me sad. Read the message and shit. But I was doing, like, when he passed, he was like, he said, man, the time I pick you up late from work. I was like, yeah. He said, man, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That shit was like 5 fucking years later. And it's just like that level of compassion that made me feel bad as a person. Cause I'm like, man, I wish I was just that as compassionate as he is. You know what I'm saying? Cause he would, anytime we get off the phone, he'd be like, I love you. He always say it first and shit. I used to like, damn. So now, like, I'll be wishing, like, I go into a time machine and be like, nigga, I got a plan. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this how we're gonna do this, how we're gonna do that and shit. But I think that comes with not taking life as serious as it can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we take everything for granted. And I remember when he passed, I told people, I said, when somebody leave, it fucks you up on a level so strong because you got comfortable. Ever since I was born, he was here. He was here 3 minutes before me. I was used to seeing him. I'm used to, if I don't talk to him 3 days in a row, I'll call him that 4th day. You know what I'm saying? I was used to that pattern, not considering the fact that don't shit move according to my plan. You know what I'm saying? And that shit'll wake you up, man. And that's how come I say that we don't take life and death as serious as we can. I don't think we care about the people around us like we should. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't treat motherfuckers and shit like it can be a rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to. I post pictures of my brother and shit. I think about that nigga all the time. Like, when I pray, I tell the Most High, I say, Most, I like, hey, can you please tell my brother and think about him? I love him. Because I don't know how this shit work, but I know that he can do anything. You know what I'm saying? Tell my brother and think about him. I love him. That's how I do and shit like that, man. And one more thing on that subject, I be wishing, like, I'll be looking at pictures. I'm like, damn, I wish I had a new picture. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I wish I had a new motherfucking picture and shit. But yeah, what you about to say?
Shit, that's how I am with my older brother. Hell, your brother just left you at work. We was hooping, and I hyperextended my knee. My knee swelled up real big. So my brother said, all right, I'm gonna sit you on the couch. I'll be right back. This nigga never came back. I had to wait till my parents. Like, man, I was so shitty at him, but I couldn't chase him. I knew I couldn't whoop him. So I was like, man. And it's like, damn. Like, you be so mad that you hold on to it. Then it's like, I remember one time, me and my brother speak for like a whole month. Like, we shit each other. I don't think I was like, man, I ain't coming to your wedding. Fuck your wedding, nigga. Just shit like that. Then, like, the week before he passed, we spoke every day, like 3 or 4 times a day. And then I got the call that Monday. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, he gone. And it's crazy. I used to call his phone all the time because he had that stupid ass voicemail. He'd say, hello. Ah, shit, what's going on, nigga? Like, nigga, I got you. Leave a message. And shit like that.
Hey, down my number real quick. I'm going to show you something real quick. This is my motherfucking ringtone, man.
Damn, man.
I think about that nigga 24 fucking 7 and shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I just hit the fucking mute. Hit it real quick, yeah. But yeah, man, like I used to take shit off like my boy running my trap video. We got so many, but I can't watch them motherfuckers. That shit. And that's how I used to intro on the show. Like shit, motherfucking fresh. So man, it's like I can't watch shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't. It's easy for me to look at that picture as little boys, but it's hard for me to look at pictures like we adults because I remember intimate conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a huge fan, boxing fan.
Yeah.
I remember. I'm gonna say this shit that we can move on. But this is a story that always stand out. He didn't care for boxing at all, but he had just moved to his apartment. And he was like, man, won't you come over here? I'm like, hell no. I said, the fight come on. I can always remember what fight it was because when Winky Wright whooped Tito.
Oh, yeah.
So if I ever forget this date, I can go find out that fight date. He said, I'll get the fight. I went over there and shit. I watched the fight. That nigga ain't give a fuck about that fight. He just wanted to hang out. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of nigga he was and shit. And if I could just like take any quality from anybody, it'd be his compassion. Yeah. And cause that's like what I lack in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't care. It's just I can express it like he can. And like I miss that nigga, man. But we talking about life after death, man. That's just you know what I'm saying? The ebb and flowing. That's what make me consider the life after death. You know what I'm saying? That's how come I watch my steps here and shit, cause I'm trying to get to the right side. You know what I'm saying? When it's a rap and shit, cause this shit here is fucking temporal shit. This shit is gone. You know what I'm saying? Once you gone, nigga, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You can just hope that your influence live on and shit. Like we talking, we don't leave our daughters and shit. We just hope that they get old enough they can remember us and follow examples that we set. Yeah. But yeah, you got anything?
Man, y'all see what was going on with Jill Scott. Tell me y'all watched that video.
This is a hell of a segue to fucking Jill Scott.
I had to think about my brother. Let's go to Jill Scott.
That's a hell of a turn. Nigga, check the GPS. Where the fuck we going?
I had one more thing with my brother. We gonna go to Jill Scott, though. Let's go to Jill Scott. I seen the video.
Yeah, my bad. That's all the way left. It's like a 360, man.
We know who ain't lost a big brother. He don't give a fuck about it. You need some of Suge's compassion, nigga. We on here pouring out for the doubt about our brother. You want to talk about Jill Scott giving head to a microphone?
Yeah, I'm thinking about saying
But what happened with that big bitch?
About Jill Scott giving super head to the microphone. You ain't see that video?
No, I ain't see that shit.
Oh, man, dog.
Just for the sake of this.
Funniest
there
stuff
you go.
I ever seen of in my life. Go ahead and tell the time.
She said, shout out to the big dicks.
So Jill Scott was on stage, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if this was during her performance or after her performance.
Yeah. Jill Scott bald headed.
She started acting like she like deep throating the microphone and talking about she did a whole little technique with balls and everything on stage. This is Jill Scott. Auntie Jill Scott, might I say. So this is quite shocking to me. You know what I'm saying?
What's shocking about it to you?
I mean, you know, man, it's Jill Scott.
Jill Scott been sucking dick probably before you was born.
I mean, I know that. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that. How desperate and how fucking... What the fuck? How desperate is she? Like to reduce her. We've known her for her what they call neo soul. Yeah. Just being, you know what I'm saying, just a motherfucker who what they call class. To be on stage.
Like you said.
How old is Jill Scott? Fuck that. Listen, I need all the goddamn.
How old is Jill Scott?
Let's see.
Jill Scott like
she is Jill Scott was born in 72. She 46. So she been sucking dick a long
Hold
time.
on. Fuck that. Hold on. 46. Yeah. I remember when 46 used to be respectable. I remember 46 used to be upstanding women. Yeah. Now you are on stage at a concert pretending you're sucking a microphone dick. How far have the mighty fallen? At one point of time, you were a reputable musician, respected strictly for your music.
Man.
Yeah. Now you on stage being Little Kim. You've become Little Kim.
Yeah.
Jill Scott, 46.
46.
Javar, do you have any aspirations to be that microphone?
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, she went to town though. Wait
a minute. Y'all too amazed by bullshit. Do you know how many times? Hold on, man. Let me be a prime motherfucking example. Let me show y'all something. I hit that bitch from half court.
I'll pick him first. That's my first pick.
Oh shit! I got a triple double. Anybody can simulate some shit, make it seem like they doing something.
Give me the first pick on the team.
You can't hear this bitch, man. This fat bitch got a short throat.
Bro, using her teeth.
His teeth touching no saliva. You know what I'm saying?
But she might have learned. Listen, she probably started out like that. She like shit.
This bitch is 46. What is she? You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Nah, you definitely can't.
What is? Hold on. What is Jill Scott learning at 46?
Stella got a groove back.
Whatever she just did.
Stella went to a beach and got fucked. That's how she considered getting her groove back. She'd been fucked before. Now listen, I understand how the internet go crazy over nothing. They have all kinds of challenges. I remember the ACLS challenge. I remember them all. Let's talk about. I ain't gonna talk about y'all. If y'all want to climb in that fat bitch face, go ahead, have at it. But like, just think from a normal, like, if you out here choosing a woman, do you want your bitch on there faking like she's sucking a dick? Would that be somebody you make your woman? What about you? Yeah. And so with this, man, how many?
If I would fuck this, I won't make her my woman. I would fuck her though. That's different.
And you would just fuck? Would you have fucked Jill Scott before this?
Probably so.
Okay, so I'm saying, like, what is she accomplishing? Like, what is she doing? She's 46.
I think she's clout chasing, probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She got an album coming out or some shit.
Wait a minute. Okay, listen. On June 25, 2016, Scott married longtime boyfriend Mike Dobson in a private ceremony. In 2017, after 15 months of marriage, she filed for divorce. Listen. At 46, your knees hurt a little bit more when you walk. She's considerably overweight. Yeah. So
not considerably, she is. Take considerably out. Place that with is.
She weighs. She has a hard more. You know what I mean? Like,
so you know them knees.
How much dick can she suck before she has to take a deep breath? Do you want Jill Scott on top of you?
I always she broke it down for me. I gotta think, wait till he broke it down to me, see if it's forms, and then my dick was like, yep.
But now, like, how attractive? Now listen. Now imagine, everybody like that. Do you like big women?
Not necessarily.
No, nigga, not necessarily. Yes or no? Do you like big bitches?
No.
Do you?
Nah.
It's not my flavor.
So, here we have, and she bald headed.
Yeah.
She look bald headed, didn't she?
Yeah, I think she bald headed.
So you want this fat bald headed 46-year-old bitch over here sucking your dick? Show some respect to your fucking penis. Now everybody got their preference, but listen, for her to be 46 years old on stage doing that, she knows she's nobody's first choice. At this point, Jill Scott,
I can suck dick too. That's what she said.
That's exactly. She running interference. Right now, Jill Scott's the last bitch, and you like, fuck it.
Who's gonna take one for the team?
Knock that motherfucker back, gone. Knock that last ball back and shit.
Now here it be like this, like, yo, I got a old girl, and you got anybody? Like, nah, hey, I'm gonna make you out here, Jill Scott. You know what I'm saying? And your buddy gotta be like, be like, damn, I gotta get her. Let me try somebody. Well, she with the bitches, we bring it home. Like, give me a drink.
Let me get that Hennessy right
At 46, man, you know what the bitch is. If you go to work and you work a double, but you left the milk on the counter, that's what a 46-year-old bitch is when you get home. That's how fast it's over for her. You know what I'm saying? 46. Listen, she's 46. I'm sure she got some money.
Yeah.
She got some change. Ain't nobody fuck with Jill Scott just 'cause she got no money. You know what I'm saying? It might be some little slouching ass, but normal niggas don't do that.
Yeah.
It's niggas who mooch off bitches, but normal niggas do not. So she can't pull a nigga with no money. You know what I'm saying? Not the nigga she want.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you get a 46-year-old nigga, he can go get a bitch he want with his money. You know what I'm saying? But Jill Scott, man, whatever you trying to accomplish, I hope you accomplish. You've given hope to all these fucking...
here to the... I don't know, yeah.
All the what?
Niggas is going crazy. Yeah. The slow community.
Yeah, slow community.
And when I first heard about it, I thought she actually put it in her mouth.
I thought she did too.
Yeah, I thought she did too.
I'm like, dang, she's...
So this bitch really out here giving ear sucks.
She pump faking.
This bitch is really
and then
pump
she
faking.
put the balls like it was balls at the end of the microphone.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she cradled the balls.
Can you imagine she was at home sitting around practicing this shit?
She had to.
Cause you don't just get out here and just on the fly and just start
rehearsing at home, rehearsing and shit.
Yeah. Shout out to Jill Scott, man.
In the middle, let's take a long, or is it the way? Hold on.
Jill Scott mother has to be dead. Jill Scott
That mother has to be dead. Damn.
But yeah, man. Jill Scott showcased her oral skills on stage.
She got kids?
I don't know.
She got no kids.
I don't know, man. Hey, you know what? That's a mine ain't got no kid shit.
Yeah, it had to be.
I couldn't see no 46.
All my kids growing out the house.
I couldn't see no 46-year-old woman with kids doing shit.
Definitely
like
not,
that.
man. Couldn't see it at all.
I'm trying to find. Yeah. Jack Ham. Oh, this nigga's 9.
Oh.
This nigga has the internet. Look up Jack Hamilton Roberts.
Jack Hamilton
You
Roberts.
get this little nigga on the show.
Yeah. Oh, is that her son?
Yeah.
How old is he?
9.
9?
Suarez clearly not here today.
Boy.
All the way down. I'll be good next week.
Hey man, it's good. You good today? Pause.
Shit.
But no, yeah. Shout out to Jill Scott, man. Do what you do. I got 2 niggas over here that I'll sell to you. I got 2 niggas that I can sell. Hey, just bring back her masters. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. We got anything else?
Nah, just
wrap it up.
Yeah, you wrap it up. Fuck that.
Shout
Chicago. Shouldn't try a bit of cop.
Shout out to the big inside, man. He be with us next week.
McDonald's milkshake machine.
He had to work his second job tonight. Anything I want to say in closing?
Hey, like I said, man, keep looking out for new things from TCK, man. We got a lot of big, great things coming up on the production side. More videos. So check out that YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. You know, and just keep checking us out, man. We growing. We coming further. We need looking for new guests. So if you got anybody with some interesting, stories, backgrounds, or whatever they trying to do, we do some cross promotion, get some stuff going on. So make sure you holler at us.
Anything you want to say?
Shit, you know what it is. Tune in, tell a friend. Best podcast you ain't never heard.
Yeah. You already know what it is. We catch y'all next week. Another dope show. Like we always say, another fantastic show. Follow us on our YouTube page. Don't have us out here looking goofy. Spotify, Google Play, all the streaming platforms you can catch us on. Go follow us at the TCK podcast page on Instagram. And you can follow us individually. You want to give your other pages.
Mr. Corey GQ Fresh.
You can follow me at Kodak Juvie. That's on Instagram. And then, like you said, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. We need more subscribers. More support, man. Start showing that support, man.
We got this video where Javon had like eating pussy and shit. Eating the camera out.
I'm doing the Jill Scott on the camera on the YouTube channel. So y'all want to check that out, man. Yeah.